I can see that y'all are as excited about the class of '96 as I am. And traditionally, we stand and give them the standing ovation they so richly deserve. Please stand and let's applaud our class one more time. Thank you. I have two announcements before I introduce Mr. McCrary. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the people sitting in the VIP section in the back who were asked by the seniors to be here because they're special to them, and we're glad you're here. And during the award ceremony, we inadvertently left out Pete Webster as the most valuable player on the swimming team as a diver, so we just want you to know that Pete Webster will be inducted into the most valuable player hall there at school. So Pete, congratulations. At this time, I'd like to introduce a special friend of mine and to education. I worked for him years ago, and he's well known as the #1 Spartan, Earl McCrary, our school board chairperson.
Thank you, Mr. Curtin. It was certainly a pleasure working with you, and the spirit that we developed there at Campbell, you carried to Seabreeze, and I know that you have a #1 Seabreeze school. It is indeed an honor to speak or to greet you here tonight. A Blue Ribbon School of Excellence. I want to just bring you a few words that will propel you into the 21st century. And after that, I will have one of our favorite former graduates of Seabreeze to come forth and bring you the greetings. I want to share with you several words, and I know that all of you have made A's. Those words are ability. You've exemplified the ability by the mere fact that you're here tonight. You've taken action to pursue your dreams. I think your motto on the front page of your program, Seabreeze High School, where dreams come true. Your dreams started many years ago, maybe 12, 13, if you were in kindergarten. And I want to say that not only did you pursue those dreams with diligence and devotion to get you here today, and you've made us very proud of you as school board members. And as school board chairman, I'm very, very proud, and I can stick my chest out and say, by the mere fact that you're here today, we can say that we are very proud that we have one of the highest graduation rates in the state of Florida. We can all give yourselves a hand for that. We are also very proud in that we can say our test scores are above the state and national average, and I want you to give yourselves a hand for that. So I know that you know that nothing can stop a dreamer. When Dr. Martin Luther King gave his famous speech, "I have a dream," at the foot of the Washington Monument, he left all of us a challenge. You have accepted that challenge, and I want you to continue. Commencement is the beginning, but you will soon be into adulthood. And I say to you, never, never forget that you are a Seabreeze sand crab. I congratulate you for a job well done. Continue to move on. Do you know what's going to happen? A lot of people say education is going to stop here. I talked to Mr. Curtin just a few minutes ago, and he told me, he said, every one of the Seabreeze sand crabs realize that when they stop dreaming, then they stop living. And that is true. You must work hard to make sure that all of your dreams come true. And as a school board chairman, I wanted to congratulate you for a job well done and say to you now, you cannot stop here, because each of you in your lifetime will be trained in 4 or more jobs. Your jobs, when you get ready to retire, as I am retired, you will have been trained in 4 different jobs. So your education will not stop here. It is true that education is a journey. It has no destination. And I know that the #1 sand crabs believe that. Let me bring forth one of your former graduates to continue the greetings, Ms. Judy Conte, a school board member and former chairman of the school board.
Fellow sand crabs, today in this place sit your teachers, your friends, your parents, and other family members with hearts bursting with pride and full of love for you. I know because I have sat there for 3 previous times when my children graduated from Seabreeze High School. I know how they feel. This is our 10th graduation ceremony since Wednesday. Though this may seem to some like an awesome undertaking, it is, in fact, a true pleasure and an honor for us to share this experience with you and to help to see you on your way to the future. We are here to honor you and your families and the teachers who have brought you to this point. I'd like to ask for you to take a moment to reflect on the teachers that you have had for the past 13 years and the part that they played in bringing you to this place today. The knowledge, skills, and values that they have taught you are your tools for a successful life. Once, Winston Churchill delivered a commencement speech of only 3 words: never give up. Well, I'm not content to defer to the magnificent Mr. Churchill. I wanted to elaborate, but only slightly on that. My message to you is also never give up. Never give up learning. Never give up figuring out how to do or be your best. Never give up trying. Never give up smiling, and never give up supporting and loving one another. Never cease to learn. The best of all things is to learn. Money can be lost or stolen. Health and strength may fail. But what you have committed to your mind is yours forever. We in the adult world you are about to enter need your help. It is important that you use that which you have learned to fulfill your responsibility to serve your community and to be contributors to our democratic society. It has been said that we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Furthermore, savor this graduation night. You will remember it all your life. Treasure the memories and friendships of these past few years. Some of these friends will last your whole life through, and those friendships will enrich and sustain you all your days. Some you may never see again, but the days you have shared and the part they played in your life will be a part of you forever. I wish for each of you a life of meaningful work, the respect of your peers, and the love of your friends and family. We congratulate you and send you on your way with our love and our best wishes for wonderful days ahead. There is much work to do. We know that you can and will make a difference. Thank you.
And at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Doug Smith, Teacher of the Year at Seabreeze High School, who is a friend and colleague, and he is a teacher that every parent in the Seabreeze community should want their child to have as a teacher. Mr. Doug Smith.
Thank you very much. The first thing I'd like to do tonight is extend a big welcome from the faculty of Seabreeze High School. We're real proud of all you graduates, and we'd like to say welcome tonight. To the parents and relatives here tonight, I would like to say congratulations on a job well done. You've been a major influence in the success of these young people. As a teacher, I see daily the results of parents who care. Thank you from the faculty and staff for sending us your best. Thank you very much. To the graduates, congratulations on accomplishing your goal of graduation. You're now at a point to refocus and go on to challenging objectives. Today, I was driving on US 1, the intersection US 1 and I-95, and there was a sign on the side of the road, one of those signs where they changed the names, changed the words, but it was really interesting, and the more I saw it and thought about it, I thought, maybe this is something I need to mention today. It said, "What is right is often forgotten because of what is convenient." What is right is often forgotten because of what is convenient. As you go on, as you leave Seabreeze High School and continue your education as they've talked about, go on for new goals and objectives, understand that saying. Understand it, because every day it becomes more true. And if there's anything you can take away from this thing today, remember that. The right decision many times is the most difficult one to make, depending on what your goals are, depending on where you want to be 10 years from now, 5 years from now. Understand that the right decision many times is the most difficult one. If we understand this, the right decisions come easier. You're going into the competition of life. Go with all your heart. Don't be afraid to dream, and take the necessary steps to attain these dreams. Congratulations, good luck, and make sure to come back and see us. Thank you.
At this time, Bill Hall, Volusia County Superintendent of Schools, will address the class of 1996. Please help me welcome Bill Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Curtin. As Mrs. Conte said, this is the 10th graduation we have been at since Wednesday, but I must say that each graduation is a pleasure to be at, as each is unique, and each one of our communities that our high schools serve is unique. On behalf of the 7,000 school district employees in Volusia County, it is a privilege and honor to greet you, seniors, and to congratulate you on this occasion. I've been an educator for nearly 3 decades in this district, and I have seen literally thousands of students walk across the stage to receive their diplomas. I've watched parents and family, friends strain to find their sons and daughters in the rows seated in front of us, and I've also watched those same parents and family friends swell with pride as names were pronounced as they walked across the stage. And I have been a parent of a graduating senior from another high school in this district also, and I have experienced that experience. Seniors, your administrators, your teachers, your parents, family members, and friends have spent many years in helping to prepare you to be a responsible citizen, a great addition to our society, and a better person. This graduation marks the conclusion of a process begun 13 years ago. It is the ending of a chapter never to be lived again. But more importantly, it is a commencement, a start, and a new beginning that leads to new and different paths. When you leave this auditorium tonight, you become one of us, an adult, with new and different rights and privileges, and new and different awesome responsibilities and demands. However, you have earned and acquired the right to participate in our society's democratic process. Please exercise this privilege wisely. You now have the responsibility to decide where you will go and who you will be. Clearly, this is a time of celebration and congratulations, and I offer my congratulations to the teachers, administrators, the school staff, to parents and family friends who have supported these students throughout the years. And parents and family members, I know that throughout the years you have helped these students study for tests, you've worked on projects with them, you've cried and you've laughed with them, you've been through the first loves with them, second loves, sometimes even third loves. But I think the most important thing that you have done is that you have loved them through the good times and the bad times. And I want to share with you something that was sent out by one of our elementary school principals a couple of years ago. He sent it to his school community, and it's entitled, How Fathers Mature, and it's from a publication called Frontline. And if you're a single parent in here this evening, or aunt and uncle or grandmother or grandfather who's raised a child, I would simply ask you, wherever I say father or dad, that you substitute whatever it is. And this is written from a child's point of view as they mature. How fathers mature. 4 years of age. My daddy can do anything. 7 years. My dad knows a whole lot. 9 years. Dad doesn't know quite everything. 12 years of age. Dad just doesn't understand. And this next one I'm experiencing in my own personal life, 14 years of age, Dad is old-fashioned. And also the next one I'm experiencing, 21 years of age, that man is out of touch. 25 years of age, Dad's okay. 30 years, I wonder what Dad thinks about this. 35 years, I must get Dad's input first. 50 years, what would Dad have thought about that? And at 60 years, I wish I could talk it over with Dad once more. And I think parents and family members and all of us who've raised children, that those special moments that we spend with our children, when they may not seem so special to us, in the end they are. And I suspect that in this audience of seniors tonight, we probably have some who are beginning to realize just how much you have meant to them in their formative years, and I thank you for all the help and support that you have given them. Seniors, as you reflect on how you have reached this ceremony, I hope that you have been reminded of significant events, personal achievements, and special people who have had an influence on your education. As you begin your next step in life, reflect on the past, for it is what and who you are. And also look to the future, for it does belong to you. Our thoughts, wishes, hopes, and yes, our prayers go with you as you walk into your futures. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. I am pleased to have been afforded the opportunity to recognize our VIP section and introduce our distinguished platform guests. Each senior is given the opportunity to invite someone special in his or her life, someone who helped to make him or her special in any way. This could have been a minister, a rabbi, girl, boy, could have been an aunt or an uncle. To our VIP section, we at Seabreeze High School would like to welcome you to the 1996 Seabreeze graduation. You know you did indeed make a difference in the lives of these students. Please stand, the VIP section in the middle. Let's give them a hand, please. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to recognize our distinguished platform guests. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Melissa White, Assistant Principal. Ruthie Labno, Assistant Principal. Cynthia Pino, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and School Improvement. Doug Smith, Seabreeze Teacher of the Year. John Harrington, Area 1, Assistant Superintendent. Jim Curtin, Principal. Bill Hall, Superintendent. Judy Conte, School Board Member. Earl McCrary, School Board Chairperson. Dr. Jeff Timko, School Board Vice Chairperson. Deborah Dennings, School Board Member. And yours truly, Jacqueline Jones, Assistant Principal.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Class, I'm really proud of you. I'm going to miss you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Don Dubnicek, the President of the Student Council Association, who will give you a few words. Don?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, and students. Congratulations, seniors. After 4 years of observing other students graduate, it is finally our turn to walk across this stage tonight and begin another stage of our lives. As Student Council President, I would like to take this opportunity to say a few words on behalf of my classmates. Because I am their representative leader tonight, I am going to reminisce on events that have taken place over these short but memorable years. As the Beatle lyrics say it best in our class song, In My Life, there are places I'll remember all my life. As Steve Candidate ran back a 42-yard touchdown, Kristen Bailey prepared to lead a superior band onto the field. As Krista Lauder and Mike Colzer put many hours into making our school have a great golf team, Shantae Bell sang her way into hearts of many. As Joe Telemundo wrestled to become state runner-up, Lori Jackson and Jeff Howard were nominated as Volusia County athletes. Some have gone and some remain, like Stephanie Petty and Justin Graber, dear friends who will always remain in our hearts. All of these places have had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. As we continue down our journey of life, the friends we have made here at Seabreeze will be forever cherished. In our lives, we've loved them all. Remember, memories are something to build on, not to live on. However, there is something we can live on. Although each of us has studied different subjects, we have all learned one valuable lesson: how to think on our own. The fact that all of you have reached this point qualifies this statement. One man cannot change the world, but every revolution results from the man's product of the mind and the enlightenment of others from that mind. In this time of a de-emphasis on thought and a promotion of convenience, I urge each of you to strive for your personal goals. To the intellects, I ask of you to expand the limits of imagination. To the achievers, I ask of you to spread the desire to live and reach for your individual best. An ideal society will undoubtedly vary by perspective, but the soul of the ideal person is universal. I ask all of you to listen to your inner voices to better understand who you are and not whom others expect you to be. The goal that I have set for our class is not to let anyone stop us from becoming our true selves. Every person crossing this stage tonight can hold his or her head high as individuals. We have been charged with the task of expanding the frontiers of humanity, and in response, I have but this to say: bring it on. We are the class of 1996.
She was so worried I was going to take a page out of her script. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our salutatorian, Lauren Feldman.
Welcome, friends, family, and Seabreeze faculty who are here tonight to celebrate this memorable event, the graduation ceremony for the Seabreeze class of 1996. I, for one, am surprised every time I think about how fast these last 4 years have sped by. We have all worked hard to make it this far, whether we pursued the artistic, athletic, academic, or social aspects of Seabreeze. But yet, this is only the beginning. Now it's time for all of us to move on to the next phase of our lives. Some of us are now going to be a part of the working community, others are going off to college, and a few are even traveling halfway around the globe. But hopefully, no matter where we are in the fall, we will still continue to learn more about ourselves and where we fit in this world. One thing I'll always remember about Seabreeze is its diversity. Each one of us could find our own niche. There are still a few people that I wish I had known better, but all of us have made special friends that we'll never forget. We've also met those deadlines, practiced those extra hours, and we are all members of the class of '96. We've grown up a lot these last 4 years. We're more confident in our abilities and in our dreams. We are beginning to know who we are and what path we're traveling on. As Lao Tzu wrote in chapter 33 of the Tao Te Ching, to understand others is to be knowledgeable. To understand yourself is to be wise. To conquer others is to have strength. To conquer yourself is to be strong. To know when you have enough is to be rich. To go forward with strength is to have ambition. To not lose your place is to last long. To die but not be forgotten, that's true long life. We haven't lost our place. We've grown more confident looking for it. And hopefully we'll keep on searching for the answers to our questions and finding our place in life in the years to come. In Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's book, Le Petit Prince, the little prince leaves his tiny planet and beautiful rose to explore other worlds and make new friends, learning much about himself along the way. He longs to discover the universe around him, but in the end, the little prince realizes his planet is his true home. He encounters many peculiar people on his migration before he makes it to Earth. One such person was a geographer and the sole inhabitant of his vast planet. After glancing around at the majestic terrain, the little prince asked, "Your planet is very nice. Are there any oceans?" "I don't know," the geographer replied from behind his large desk. "Are there any mountains or rivers? Any deserts?" "I don't have any idea," he answered. "But you're a geographer," the little prince exclaimed, unable to understand the geographer's indifference. "Exactly," he said, "but I'm not an explorer. I'm a geographer." Don't be a geographer who's afraid to explore. Don't allow your duty to one task to prevent you from investigating the possibilities of an even greater opportunity that might be sitting right under your nose. Committing yourself to one important event in your life is commendable, but don't let your determination close your mind to the new beginnings that await us all. The new millennium is approaching quickly, and the knowledge we've gained from our parents, teachers, and friends will help us to move forward toward greater awareness and happiness. As Oliver Wendell Holmes said, the great thing in the world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. The last 4 years we've spent at Seabreeze prove, without a doubt, that the class of '96 is ready to move forward at an admirable pace. To not lose your place is to last long, Lao Tzu tells us. We haven't lost our place here at Seabreeze. We found it. We've gained a great basis for life here at school, and now we must continue our journey toward more thorough understanding. Just as the little prince eventually completed his journey and found his place, his inner self, so will we. Wherever the path toward fulfillment leads, the Seabreeze class of 1996 is definitely on its way there.
And now a very talented young lady, Clara Douglas, the valedictorian of the class of 1996.
Dr. C.H. Parkhurst told this story in one of his books. It's a short story, but it says so much. One day, there was a workman aboard a trolley car, and he noticed that every time the door was pushed open, it squeaked. Rising from his seat, he took a little can from his pocket and dropped oil on the offending spot. He sat down again, quietly remarking, "I always carry an oil can in my pocket, for there are so many squeaky things that a drop of oil will correct." Love is the oil which alone can create harmony in the home, in the workplace, and in society. Life without love is merely existence, but a life filled with love creates a world of infinite possibilities. To love and to be loved is what makes us full and shows us what it means to truly live. Henry David Thoreau explained that it was his fear of dying, without having ever really lived, that drove him to isolate himself from mankind and to seek refuge in the woods. So often, like Thoreau, people lead lives of quiet desperation, reaching for success and goals that they will believe will bring them happiness. Yet, ultimately, they find themselves feeling empty and unhappy. They seem to forget or choose not to recognize that it is love that makes life full. Many men and women throughout history have achieved the success they dreamed of, yet still found themselves to be empty inside. They learned well the art of making money, but few of them learned how to live. Reaching for goals and attaining success are things we should all strive for, dreams we should all try to make real. But we should not forget that to live, we must love. Love is what gives our lives meaning. It teaches us how to live. Mazzini, a leader in the fight for Italian unity and independence during the 1800s, spoke of love, saying, "Love. Love is the flight of the soul toward God, toward the great, the sublime, and the beautiful." We must love our families, our friends, and each other, those around us who share our joys and pains. Our love must be the love of souls that aspire together. We should not degrade ourselves to seek anything else, and we should not succumb to that which is beneath us. Mazzini also said, "To love is to give and take a promise for the future. God has given us love, that the weary soul may give and receive support upon the way of life. It is a flower springing up on the path of duty. Purify, strengthen, and improve yourselves by loving. Act always, even at the price of increasing earthly trials, so that the sister soul united to your own may never need, here or elsewhere, to blush through you or for you. The time will come when, from the height of a new life, embracing the whole past and comprehending its secret, you will smile together at the sorrows you have endured, the trials you have overcome. In living lives of love, we are not only able to pick ourselves up when we have fallen, but we are willing to help others stand up again. Each day we have the opportunity to support those around us, as this poem expresses. My life shall touch a dozen lives before this day is done. Leave countless marks for good or ill ere sets this evening's sun. So this, the wish I always wish, the prayer I ever pray, let my life help the other lives it touches by the way. Love is not how many millions of dollars we make, how many buildings we construct, or how many cars we own. It is how we live our lives. Love has the ability to make heroes, to heal wounds, to bring peace, and to unite. It gives meaning to our lives and brings happiness to our days. It empowers and encourages each of us and compels us to help one another. I believe that we have learned what it means to love here at Seabreeze. From teachers, from friends, and from the support of our families at home. We must now take what we have learned from one another and reach for our dreams. We must remember the importance of love and of sharing it, and we must fill each day of our lives with its power. Like the workman on the trolley car with his oil can always in hand, we must carry love with us everywhere, so that we may spread it where it is needed and know more of life than merely existing. Through our love for ourselves and for one another, we will feel secure at the end of our lives, knowing that we truly lived. For in living there is love, and in love there is abundant life.
And now it's time for the president of the senior class, Sakia Nelson, to address you. Sakia.
Good evening. As this year's senior class president of the class of 1996, I have been given the honorable opportunity to represent such a diverse yet unified student body. This year's senior motto, "Forward forever, backwards never, the future lies within us," was chosen to characterize this graduating class. If I were to dissect this motto into 3 lines, looking at the first, "Forward forever," clearly means to me, by placing your best foot forward, you are sure to widen your horizon of experience. Analyzing the second line, "Backwards never," it sends a message of ambition, a message for you not to dwell on the past. Looking at the third line, "The future lies within us," I feel that it demonstrates the unity of a group. Each individual must participate in order for a successful future. When we were all first graders in elementary school, perhaps this day seemed too far into the future. Perhaps some of our first grade dreams were becoming the line leader every day, or perhaps an astronaut, or maybe even a movie star. Now that we've grown, I'm sure that most of those plans have changed. Today, many of us have plans to continue our education. Some of us wish to travel and explore different lifestyles. Indeed, all of us have made some attempt at one point or another to look into our futures. We should all keep in mind that our national future depends upon our national character. That is, whether it is spiritually or materially minded. The support and guidance from my mother has helped me to develop a positive foundation for the future. Each senior here today knows that the future should not be built on the past. It should be based on your dreams and your aspirations. It is important to experience the ups and downs of life. Even if you're presented with a conflict, apply yourself and strive to overcome it. When all else is lost, the future still remains. That was a quote that Roger B. Babson had said. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold all your applause until all the graduates' names have been called. Mr. Curtin, honored guests, it is my pleasure to present to you the Seabreeze High School graduating class of 1996.
Please. Mr. William Hall, Superintendent of Volusia County Schools, will be congratulating the first series of graduates. Leslie Allen Atkinson, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Excuse me, that was Atkins. Sarah K. Altmeyer. Vanessa Amalbert. Kelly Marie Andrachak, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Peter Maxwell Applegarth. James Russell Arndt. Dawn Marie Dubnicek. Claire Douglas, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Ian Daniel Aronson, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Latasha Charmaine Beatty. Kristen A. Bailey, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Tavicia Bailey. William Barbaro, Honors. Matthew Lee Barron, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Shantae Eshell Bell. Jonathan Mark Benedict, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Tyrone C. Benford, Honors. Tracy Jean Ben, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Bentley, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Martha Marie Bissett, Honors. Lauren Ann Feldman, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude, salutatorian. Zakia Sherelle Nelson, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. William Allen Bethay, Jr., Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Mia Caroline Bixby, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Susan Velma Blackwell, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Alyssa Allison Bridge, Honors. Carrie Nicole Brooks, cum laude. Chanel 9 Brothers, Superintendent Scholar Honors. Michael Park Broker. Jason Patrick Brunner, Superintendent Scholar Cum Laude. Rosemary Bruno. Elio Burgos. Timothy Alexander Burson. Melissa A. Burt, Superintendent Scholar Magna Cum Laude Honors Diploma. Aaron Daniel Butler, Cum Laude. Andreas Maurice Butler, Honors. J. Adrian Cagnoni, Honors. Jason Thomas Kanger, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. Stephen Charles Candidate. Angelina M. Capaldo, Honors. Christine Capdevia, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Amanda Marie Carlson, Superintendent Scholar, Magna Cum Laude. Erin Michelle Carlson, Honors. Mason Alexander Carpino. Matthew William Cazaza. Daniel Felipe Castro. Sarah J. Centrella, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Cassandra G. Cerveny, Superintendent Scholar, Cum Laude. Keith Allen Chalet. Nikki P. Chalet. Virginia K. Chester, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Kimberly Ann Caravelli. Teresa Marie Julia Schmelly. Mary Frances Church, Honors. Kristen Rose Shimetti. Mr. Earl McCrary, Chairman of the Volusia County School Board, will be congratulating the next series of graduates. Sharnice Lakeisha Clark, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Lonnie Lee Clavette, Honors. Lori Renee Clayton. Jeremy S. Close. Daryl Lee Cofield, Cum Laude. Megan K. Collins. Michelle Ann Connor. Jennifer Elizabeth Cooper, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. John L. Coronet, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Sherry Ann Costanza, Honors. Clarence William Crafton. Kara L. D'Amico, Superintendent Scholar, Magna Cum Laude. Ryan A. Daly. Lauren Meredith Darby. Clarence Weldon Davis, Jr. Kashada L. Davis. Larry Allen Davis II, Honors. Jessica Lynn Day, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. John Allen Day. Diane J. Deckelman. Kimberly Elizabeth Decker, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Diner, honors. Ryan J. Deasing, honors. Christopher George DeLauder, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Kathy Ann Derbenwick, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Idana Diaz, honors. James Dick, Jr. Dino Archie Dodani. Dino Archie Dodani. Aaron D. Edmondson, cum laude. April Lee Dombrowski. Jennifer Ann Donnelly. John Grenfell Dunlop, Superintendent Scholar. Keith C. Durkin, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Casey Joanne Epton, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Jennifer Lynn Faust, honors. Kristen D. Feaster. William J. Fletcher, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Michael Patrick Fogarty, magna cum laude. Casey E. Ford. Grant Marcus Frankel, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Donna Marie Frigo. Casey Michelle French, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Sharonda Louise Fudge. Leonard E. Gaspery III, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Jonathan Jerry Gassett, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Selena Mari Gavani. John Gigash, cum laude. Walter Cornelius Giddens. Warren Cornelius Giddens. Graham Tyler Gieselman. Melissa Jean Gerard, honors. Aaron E. Glover, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Frank T. Godlewski, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Vicki Ann Gore. Laura Nicole Ghost, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Bonnie J. Groves. Dr. Jeff Timko, Vice Chairman of the Volusia County School Board, will be congratulating the next series of graduates. Natalie Brooke Harlan. Gregory Vernon Heck, honors. Rael Hellman, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Edmund Philippe Hennessy. Robert Glenn Henry, Jr. Sarah Elizabeth Heron, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Holly Noel Hickman. Randall Van Holbrook, honors. Jason Philip Hopkin, honors diploma, summa cum laude. Devin Marie Hopkins. Jeffrey Lawrence Howard, honors. Patrina Sue, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Lori Elizabeth Jackson, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Martin Galen Jackson, cum laude. Raquel Shante Jackson, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Alicia Ann Jacobs, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Danielle Roshanti James. Timothy John Jamiakowski, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. David A. Janurum. Barrett McCoy Johnson. Jennifer Leslie Jones, honors. Michael D. Jones, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Michael Joseph Giuliano. Joy Christine Kading, honors. Nicholas S. Canaris. Millicent Ann Kastner, honors. Sonia Kazazian, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Danielle Kelly. Tarek Bassam Kadra, honors. Robert D. King, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Walter Gray King, Jr. Larry Joe Kingsley II, honors. Nicholas Charles Curlin, honors. Michael James Colzer, honors. Kendra K. Kirkendall. Jessica Ann Lambert. Christopher D. Lamphere, honors. William L. Loeffler. Patrick Francis Leonard, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Jacqueline Ann Lesby, honors. Ryan Joseph Levine, Superintendent Scholar. Patrick DeLone Lindsay. Amanda Kathleen Loach, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Heather Renee Lone, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Jennifer Ann Longo, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Andrew Lucas, honors. Jennifer Elizabeth Luvish, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Michael Joseph Macaro, summa cum laude. Benjamin C. Maiden. Valerie Jo Mann. Anthony N. Manasakis, Superintendent Scholar Honors. Candace Ann Marchese. Tony Michelle Marionetti, Honors. Lindsay Page Marriott, Honors. Christine Ann Marshauser, Superintendent Scholar, Cum Laude. Ms. Judy Conti, School Board member, will be congratulating the next series of graduates. Kimberly R. Martin. Alejandro Javier Memo, Jr. Celia Danae McClellan, Superintendent Scholar, Magna Cum Laude. Daniel S. McCloskey. Melissa Ann McDaniel. Julie Ann McDermott, Honors. Christopher R. McDonald, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Kevin F. McElving. Shannon Webster McLaughlin, Honors. Kathleen Sue McLaughlin, Superintendent Scholars, Cum Laude. Catherine Creighton McMurray. Shanna McRae, Superintendent Scholar, Cum Laude. Shanna Corrine McSwain. Jennifer Laura Miorin, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. Donald Patrick Mitchell, Superintendent Scholar, Cum Laude. Amber Leah Morgan, Magna Cum Laude. Derek Marshall Morrison. Jennifer Leona Mudge, Honors. Joseph A. Nash. Kelly Jane Newsom, Honors. April Dawn Newton, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Amanda Rhiannon Nixon. Melissa S. Novak, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Vanessa Renee O'Neill, Superintendent Scholar, Magna Cum Laude. Leslie Ariane Oldacre, Superintendent Scholar, Honors. Corey W. Oxidine, Honors. Joseph Charles Pagano. Joseph Anthony Pangonis. Jody Lynn Reinhardt. Jason H. Reinhardt. Ismini Papadakis. Amish H. Patel, Summa Cum Laude. Richard Allen Patterson, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. Michael Todd Paytas. Renee Ruth Pellessier, Superintendent Scholar, Summa Cum Laude. George Michael Pilcher. William John Plascoda, Jr. Marlena E. Postel, honors. Richard John Pritt, honors. Kelly Marie Race, honors. Eugene S. Radcliffe. Heather Jeanette Rakes, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. John Gary Ramsey, Jr., cum laude. Sherry Michelle Ratner, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Nicholas Michael Reagan. Valerie Elizabeth Rice, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Michael Joshua Richter. Matthew James Ricks, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Amanda Joanne Iris Rittenauer, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Melissa Nicole Robbins, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Michael Rodriguez. Wesley James Rowe, Superintendent Scholar, cum laude. Joshua Howard Rosenberg, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Marianne Rothenwunder, honors. Kathleen Casey Ryan, summa cum laude. Nectarios Stavros Sagias. Mrs. Deborah Denny, school board member, will be congratulating the next series of graduates. Amy Christine Sachs. Matthew T. Schlageter, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Kara Lynn Schwab, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Schwabe. Tanisha Latan Scriven. Alpesh B. Shaw, cum laude. Joshua Edward Sharp. Aaron D. Sherman. Nathan Anthony Szymanski, honors. Marlena Celeste Smilovsky, honors. Ashley Elaine Smith. Charjette Singh Sodhi, Superintendent Scholar, summa cum laude. Michael F. Soriano, honors. Anthony Terrell Spates. Jason James Spencer, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Kelly Luke Spikes. Crystal Therese Sprouse. Frankie Casellas Stalling. Robin Rebecca Stasko, honors. Michael Blair Stewart. Brian Jeffrey Stipsitz, honors. Elliot Peter Stites. Carl Douglas Strode, honors. Craig Bradley Sussman, Superintendent Scholar, magna cum laude. Grant Dean Sutherland, Superintendent Scholar, honors. Jason Wayne Talley. Jason Scott Thomas, honors. Lauren Lynn Thompson. Sylvester Vincent Thompson, Jr. Krista Tishone, magna cum laude. Nicholas B. Tishone, superintendent, scholar, magna cum laude. Christina Louise Taco. Joseph O. Townsend. Christopher Lee Tubbs, honors. Joseph Michael Tetlamondo, honors. Eric John Tutungian, honors. Linda Jean Upham, superintendent, scholar, summa cum laude. Heather Sue Van Fossen. Tyler Craig Van Patten, superintendent, scholar, cum laude. J. Chad Vanacore. Todd S. Vandewalker. Joseph D. Ventura. Leah Velarde. Stacy Jean Viverito. Jesse Wachtel. Christopher Allen Wade. Lisa Ann Walker. Veronica Yvonne Wall. Harry William Waller III, superintendent, scholar, honors. Peter Charles Webster. Sarah Alexis Wells, superintendent, scholar, summa cum laude. Athena Renee West, superintendent, scholar, cum laude. Emerson West. John White, magna cum laude. Adam Daniel Whitney. Corey Lamont Williams. Catherine Cahale Williams, superintendent, scholar, magna cum laude. Angela Elizabeth Wimbish. Lindsay Renee Winchester, honors. Shannon Louise Wright. Gregory Charles Yancey, superintendent, scholar, magna cum laude. Ronald Kenneth Zimmett, Jr., honors. That was good.
You have to give me about 30 seconds because in about 2 minutes you will become 310 new taxpayers as you leave this auditorium. And I think we've done a great job of educating you along with your family members and the community and all the teachers at Seabreeze. I just want to say a couple things to you as you leave here because I've told you before you have been very special to me because you have been the most responsible class at Seabreeze High School since I've been there, and this is the end of my 6th year. I want you to remember what Dale Carnegie said. We all have possibilities we don't know about. We can do things we don't even dream we can do. Students, remember, dreams are the key to finding solutions for saving and restoring our environment, finding a cure for cancer and the AIDS virus, and searching for a solution to end teenage violence. And as we said before, each of you will continue to dream. And when your dreams come true, they will help make our society safe for future generations. It's very important you remember this, which will hopefully be built on a foundation of love for our fellow man. And remember, as I close out the award ceremony, a dream is a wish your heart makes. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. I love all of you, and thank you for the memories. And now it's the awesome time for you to take the tassel from the right to the left. You've earned it. The graduates. Thank you. I'm proud of you.
All hail the school on ocean blue we praise.